Righty-ho, guys, we're back at it finally again with a brand new episode, and I can't even get over how long it's been. Like, oh my goodness. But, as you guys have been seeing with the trailers, I've been hard at work on a little bit of a side project of mine, which is that time-lapse video. And I was kind of hoping to have that done, like, way long ago. But I think I've put in now maybe 50 hours, and it's like, whew, holy moly. So I think I need a little bit of a break. So I'm going back to the Let's Play series just for, a few more days. And then I think I'm going to wrap up the time-lapse video, hopefully by the end of next weekend. So it might be a little bit of a crazy release schedule this week. And I'm so sorry, guys. This really wasn't my intention at all. And I've just kind of gone back to working full-time during the day. So I've got... Friday is open though, and still the weekend, so we'll have time then, but my evenings we'll kind of see how things pan out. But sorry for being so absent, I really wasn't, not my intention, like I said. So let's just jump back into it, let's have a fun episode, and let's get a few cool things accomplished today. So before I started filming this, what I did was I loaded the map, and I just let this run for about an hour or so, just to kind of see what would happen with the water. And basically, I got as far as, you can kind of see there's still little driblets. I got as far as this area filling up a little bit more, so it kind of resembled slightly like this, but it never really got deep. So just like a few feet of water. And I believe the culprit behind that, you can kind of see if we look at eye level right here, is this part of the river. It just slopes ever so slightly upward. So it's kind of a challenge for the water level to get up here without, gravity doing its old effect and pulling it back down and kind of settling into this channel. And while I was kind of hanging around waiting to see what the water would do, I drew another dam right over here to see if I could encourage water to just flow up this channel. And same idea, it brought the water level up slightly, but just not even enough to even coat this area with anything. So I think what we could do is, this might be some controversy surrounding this, let's just get rid of that. What I think we're going to do is just cover only one arm. That way we're still going to have flow through, and the river will, still look like a river. And we'll keep this part dammed up, that way the pumps will still kind of serve a purpose. They'll, forever get water, basically. And hopefully when this is all said and done, we'll actually get some electricity generated as well. So we'll just put that in, and we'll just kind of let that run in the background and see how it goes. And you'll kind of notice right away, I did download the protractor mod. Sorry, guys. It just came out. Absolutely fantastic. You can kind of see, it just gives you degrees on the one side and how many cells you're going on the other. So, the fans of symmetry, it definitely makes things much easier. Now, I've also had a few of you say that the dam, the little box thing, has to be facing the other way for it to work properly. And then I've had a few of you say it actually doesn't. So I'm still uncertain as to what the final verdict on that one is. But let's just place it like this. Sorry, I know it's getting a little frustrating. We'll put this down right here. And we'll just kind of play the waiting game, see what happens there. But, the way I picture it, I mean, I feel like this would be the right way. And then this would be water spilling. Well, actually, I don't know. I really do not know. So you guys maybe research it. We'll all research it together. We'll kind of come back with a final answer on that. I don't know. And then we'll just connect this over to here. Now, it will only show the degrees if you're using, like you're going straight. Like when you curve the road, it kind of will just show you the cells, but that's about it. I think that needs to be a little bit higher, just for that to look nicer. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? If we just drop it like that, that should kind of... Oh yeah, that's alright. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll just let that do its thing. And already this looks much better, I think, right? This is a very slow-moving tsunami. Oh my goodness, it's like glacial speed. Okay, cool. Now, I like this windy road. Alright, well, guys, so I thought for this episode we could have a little bit of fun and work on the island down here. just because this place has been neglected for a while. I know we said we wanted to work on the farms, and I actually had a few inspirational ideas because you know, I've been really hard at work at that time lapse. Like I've put like all my mental effort into it, and I've had almost unlimited time, in air quotes, to kind of make those, like, you know, little itty bitty nitpicky kind of things that I love to do. So that's why every intersection just has that extra little charm and feel to it, you know, because I spent that, you know, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 minutes extra. Alright, so what I want to do right here is just have a road kind of follow the lakeshore a bit. And I'll do part of it as a bridge, just so you can kind of see the topography is a little bizarre here, but I think that looks kind of cool. And then the point of these guys are, like, this will be the main artery for the highway, for the island. And we'll have, you know, like some off and on ramps right here, and then maybe what we can do is we'll bridge this guy over to here, and then we can do some off and on ramps as well. But like the bulk of the people traveling around the island, they're going to kind of use, I say, this 6-lane road here. So we'll just make that go around, and we'll have it, you know, come through the middle, and then loop up and connect with everybody. And maybe we could bridge over here. We'll see how this goes. But maybe we can kind of leave this, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I haven't made up my mind yet. So let's just extend this. And hopefully that'll smooth. Yeah, it's not the worst. And then now we can kind of wrap this around. And perhaps we can start doing that bridge. Oh, you know what? Let's do that first. Oh, and I downloaded, look, I got the no pillars. Okay, so just with mods, I'll say just a couple of real quick things. So quite a few of you have asked for links to the mods and the assets that I'm using. There's just like so many, so it's difficult for me to do that. Is the easiest way for me to put it. What I think I might do though is a little separate mini episode, kind of like 5 or 10 minutes long, and I'll show you guys the list because it's like it is so incredibly long, and I'll place a few of the ones. But what I'll try and do as I'm placing mods and that kind of stuff and the custom assets, I'll hover over it a little bit longer, or I'll just kind of mention the name of it. And that kind of stuff. But right now, the main mods that I would highly recommend are, if you want some first-person views, that would be like, you know, this guy right here. You can see if you hit tab, it gives you first-person perspective. I'll just pause. You can go, I'm first-person of the back part of the truck, there we go. So, first-person, it's really cool. You guys have seen me do this before. You can't really achieve that, so you press tab to leave. You can't really achieve that with the game. Like, you kind of can, but like not really, you know? Like first person is kind of, yeah, non-existent. You kind of hover in third if you want to follow people. The only downside though is you can't do this view if you're using the first person mod. You're kind of forced to have the UI. But anyway, that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, don't worry about that. So that one, it's a fun one to have. I'd say the no pillars one definitely is one to have. I don't know why it took me forever to download that. Another really good one to have is the Terraforming. It's a little bit tricky to use. I'm trying to think of some more here that are really good. Oh, definitely I would use the one-way directional arrows. That's really cool to have too. Now these ones, they're not difficult to find in the workshop. What I usually do is I'll go into just the city's Skylines default workshop page. And, you know, I said this before, I'll kind of look and see what's popular, and then I'll change my search criteria to be like 1 week, and then maybe, you know, 3 months or whatever, even though 3 months is kind of the whole length of the game. But you know what I mean, I'll kind of just mix it up and see what other people are downloading. And usually what I'll do is I'll also check Reddit, see. The subreddit there usually is a gold mine. So let me show you another really cool one that I also recommend. So we'll go to the Chesterfields district, and what I've done is you can kind of see I've got a layout of how the buildings are going to look in terms of density. So right now this district has no commercial, it has no industrial, it has no offices. That's totally fine. Why would it say it has no commercial? I don't believe that. Maybe it's giving me no commercial because, actually, let's take a look. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so how does that district look? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess it really does have no commercial. Well, anyway. Um, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so silly. This is the level going up, and I guess because we put the no high rise on, it won't go past there. Anyway, what I'm trying to show is I've downloaded a mod that caps the level. So what we can do is we can put an X right there, and that will be the new maximum level, and that will zone all of these back down. We can even bring it down to this one here, and that'll go back to the houses that we originally had. And so you'll see all of these will now slowly disappear. And hopefully when they come back, they'll just be houses. And I don't remember if we have to have it on either 1 or 2 to get the nice looking houses. But we'll start with 1 and we'll kind of see how that goes. That's a fun little one to have. I don't remember the name of it per se, but I believe it's called like zoning. Oh goodness, I can't even. It's something to do with restriction. Like, I'm terrible for names. I'm sorry, guys. But that one is definitely a must-have. If you guys really can't find them, I'll link some of the ones I find a little bit more, favorable and whatnot. But we'll kind of save that for for that little episode. But that's just a few I wanted to show you right now, really quickly. Okay, so let's just go back to do some building. All right, so let's turn that off. And another one that's really handy. And again, I don't know why it took me forever to download it, because once you have some of them, they're so good. Is it's the one that changes the height of the roads, and it gives you more increments. So you can see instead of just like, I don't know what the default is. I think it was like maybe 9. You get like maybe actually it was only 7. I don't know. You get many more height options. So you can do overlapping roads a lot easier than if you didn't have this mod installed. So that's kind of cool. Okay. And yeah, guys, honestly, like, yeah, going back to what I was saying, like, word to the wise, like, you can only have so many mods installed before they kind of overwhelm the game a bit. And what I mean by that, actually, no, I don't think we're going in the greatest directions here, is each mod just basically will add just a little bit extra time to your loading screen. And if you kind of get to a point where, like, like the straw that breaks the camel's back kind of analogy, especially if you have like a laptop or like an older computer, it just, your computer is not going to get past the main booting screen, and then you're just going to kind of be stuck in the forever game crash. So just a heads up, if you do notice that the game is running really like sluggishly, it's probably because you have a little bit too many mods and custom assets installed. So easiest way to do that is just to do a fresh, or to get rid of that is to do a fresh reinstall. Because I've noticed that my computer, I've added like, maybe an extra 5 minutes almost. Maybe not that, I think I'm exaggerating, but maybe an extra 2 or 3 minutes onto my load screen. Because I probably have, like, I'll show you my parks. So I've been going crazy with assets for my time-lapse video. But I'm not even joking. I must be at, I kid you not, probably 400 maybe total between all the parks and all the road segments and all like little paintbrush things. Oh my gosh, look at them all. Oh, and another one. Oh, this is, I don't remember the name as well. It's not hard to find, but it's not easy to find. This one, again, I'll save these for when I do my my mod force. But these are like paintbrushes, right? So this would be like a 12 by 12 concrete thing that you can just drop as filler. So if you want to have like concrete at the side of your road, and then you can just, zone, not zone, sorry, but you can now draw around it and just use it as a like kind of decoration. Nope, that's not straight. You kind of get what I mean, right? And they have individual ones too, which is really handy. And well, actually, what I'll do, you know what? Since you guys are awesome, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of the other city towards the end of this episode. I was going to save that for something kind of separate or just maybe later down the road. But you know what? Let's take a look at it later on, because there's some really cool stuff I want to show you. And I can kind of talk about some of the assets and mods that I use there. So you can kind of see what I've done here. It's just a nice little transition between the 4-lane and the 6-lane. And what we'll do is just kind of continue the 6-lane going up. And I'll make that straight for a bit. Oh, I love... Oh, actually, well, that's tricky. Because, like, it says 90 degrees both ways. Interesting. I think that looks straighter to me, though. Oh, I wonder where that guy's going. I wonder if that guy's... He's taking the highway, I think, actually. Interesting. Ooh, that looks nice. Make this go kind of straight. And now, for this part, I want these to kind of go like this, basically. So what I'll do is I'll smooth the edges around. But I kind of like that general shape, I think. Oh yeah, I like that. Or actually, we could keep this, and then we could go like that, and then make this bridge. Oh boy. Can we make it over here, though? That's the... I feel like we can. No, I don't want that to go down. You know what, though? We better go on an angle, because that's probably easier to cross over, realistically. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of this. And, you know, for the island, I really want to just keep it pretty much high density the whole way through. That's already starting to take a little bit of a nice little shape to it. And before we forget, let's do kind of the old interchange right over here. So many. Oh, this is a cool one for industrial part of the town. I like that. Double roundabout. Connects to the highway. A little bit of a bridge right there. Oh, these are so nice to have. We could almost put that in right over here. But yeah, you know what? We're fine with that one. We'll just do what we're doing. Oh, I needed these the whole time. I'm so silly. Okay. Can we come out from here, I wonder? Probably not, because of the way the bridges are. Oh. I'm feeling creative, but this gets dangerous whenever I do, so... Okay. Let's proceed with caution. Alright, so that's that one. That's pretty easy. And then same with that. That one's like pretty easy to do, so that's fine. Now, here's where my creativity is getting a little... I was thinking of doing kind of like little collector lanes right next to it that kind of break off like this. Oh yeah, see, that's cool. Alright. This is a little bit ambitious. But maybe we can just go... Oh yeah. That's sort of straight, or like straight enough that I can, no, actually, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, now I think we're gonna have to change this, but let's just get the general idea here. Oh, that'd be cool if this goes back in, but there's no reason for that to be the case. Yeah, no, we'll just do it like that. And we'll just change this. It's kind of the same as it was before in terms of the angle there, but you know, that's not the worst. And then the steepness is not really either like too crazy either, right? So let's just connect that, and we'll change that direction. Cool. There, that's a fun way to get off the highway. And we'll just do the same kind of idea over here. And maybe a little bit straighter. Like, oh, that's okay. I like the looks of that. And we'll just connect that and switch this direction. Actually, no, we'll just delete that last piece, and then do the old one of these guys. Now, again, is it kind of even? Yeah, that's okay, right? Kind of looks like it bends at the same point, more or less. see if any traffic breaks off while we're watching. Nope, doesn't look like it. Nobody wants to go over here. Oh well, we'll just kind of let them do their thing. And yeah, so let's do a little bit of a bridge, kind of over here. Okay, so I want this to be a straight road. And let's get a better view. Because I basically need this to go like that. I kind of like. Oh, I may have put it in a bad spot though. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Alright, I guess we have to start from this side, which is okay. Take advantage of that. Oh, yeah. And we'll just drop this down over here. Okay, that's not the worst. And we actually have some room to do some zoning, too. It actually worked out quite nicely. Oh, almost. Alright, cool. Now this one we won't do any connecting arms, because then it's a little bit too much. And we'll just bring this back down and connect over here. Alright, rockin'. And we do have enough room to kind of sneak another road underneath there, it looks like, which is pretty cool too. Okay, so let's just link these guys up. Oh, whoops. A little impulsive of me. And we'll have to kind of make a nice little break in the intersection. You'll kind of see what I'm going to do here. So that this doesn't look like an awkward transition. It's kind of tough to get the curve I'm after here. Oh, I think I'm too far, I don't know. Oh, no. I take that back, that's what I'm after. So yeah, this looks a little bit odd. What I want to do is we'll just kind of break this. And if we can't, oh wow, look at that. Oh, that is so very nice, I love it. And perhaps we could even get some of this going on. Oh, that would be really cool. So let's not make the intersections too bunched up. Let's go like this. Go a little bit further down. Okay, we might have enough room here. This looks really good. Oh yeah. So same kind of idea actually as the last time. But we have experience now, so we know better. Beautiful, I love it. Oh, looks so cool already. Okay. No, oh, hey, look at that. All right. People are using it. Well, isn't that just lovely? Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. Let's not get distracted, oh my goodness. I think this can be a little bit nicer. Speaking of not getting distracted. Yeah, I think it can be. Okay, so let's just go straight, like that. And then let's curve this part. Yeah, I like that. That looks nicer. Alright, so that's more or less the boundaries, right? That we're kind of going after right here. And we want to work this train in still. Almost forgot about that guy. So what we could do is just have the train line kind of end right here instead of making a loop. Unless we do a loop through here and then bring it back over here and then maybe meet with this. I don't know, going that way, I don't know. Alright, well, you know what? For the moment, let's just kind of see how this would hypothetically look. We have to think about, though, how we're going to drive and get over to this side. So we're either going to have to do another bridge over here and maybe sneak underneath the highway, kind of go this way and then bridge over and then go around here and then connect up to this thing. I mean, the idea of that's not crazy. I think we could do that, right? I just don't want this to be a whole episode again of me just building roads. That's not what I want to have for my, episode coming back, right? Okay, so let's, oh jeez. Let's just put the highway on ramps, and then let's put a train station in, and then we'll kind of go from there, I think. Because I do want to do some building, besides just roads, Okay, so let's use the intersections that we have here. And let's have a little bit of fun with the way this is going to kind of work. So I think we can just do a straight, maybe not a straight, let's actually make it curve. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but you know what though? This part, not quite what I want. Oh. We either have to make it like a little bit more. Yeah, you see that's a little bit better. Like a more predominant curve. Otherwise it just looks a little bit out of place, but I think that's a little bit nicer. So we'll see if people use that. I don't see why they wouldn't though. And then I just don't really want to hog intersections, I guess is a good way to put it, or put too many down. So maybe this can just be a fast little, unless that's like horrifyingly steep. Well, it's not really. A little quick on-ramp, but you know what? Just so it doesn't get backed up, let's give them a little bit more space to work with here. But I do like the idea of using the corner, so let's go like this. And like that, and then there we go. And that way, if you need to, now you can use the different directions. Alright, that's a bit nicer. A little bit unconventional, the way you're getting on and off the highway over here, but that's okay. And we're going to need a way just to get off and just go over here. And if we are going to be using another road to come through, like if we are having one come this way, let's just put that in now. Because I think we might as well, right? Otherwise, how are you going to get to the train station and everything? Okay, can we get underneath? Not really. Oh, we're probably better off going like this. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And then maybe we can get lucky and go... Oh! Yes! And that's the steepness is not insane, so that's fine and dandy by me. Okay, now let's go hopefully nice and straight. What do we need here? I don't know what angle it has to be at. Okay. Let's try this a different way, a little bit unconventionally. Wait. There. Nope. That's it. Oh god, no. Not even close. Okay. I'm gonna do this very strangely. I know there's like a million better ways to do this. There. That's what I'm kind of going for this whole time. Terrible, terrible way to get it done, though. Alright. Let's connect these bad boys. Okay, I think we have to curve this. Almost. Alright, I'll take it like that's fine. Okay, now we can just do another arm coming in. Now, should we use the same intersection? I don't see why we shouldn't. Unless that gets busy, right? Because I was thinking of going to that one underneath. can we get to it? I think so, is the short answer. So let's just try. Oh, cool. Actually, we kind of can. Okay, is this really steep? No, it's not. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I would do that, I guess, in real life. That's not horrifying. And that's why you're not, again, I'm not really cluttering the area with intersections, right? It's kind of the whole point of that. Okay, so let's do a crescent street like this so we can do some zoning. All right, I like that. And then maybe we can connect these guys with some one-ways. Just have like a one-way little network over here. I guess we have to go at angles. Alright, so if we're gonna go at an angle. That's getting busy. Oh, you know what we could do? Is go like make a Y shape. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's not the worst. Do some high density zoning. See if anyone moves in while we're waiting. Gotta be cautious though about getting too close to the highway.